supply me with that drip drop. Ooh, hit up that thrift shop and supply me with that drip drip. Ooh.
We are in Babylon, yes indeed. Hey, shout out to our sponsors. It's your boy B More. Our sponsors are 1990 something LLC. And also to our new sponsor, shout out to Life of Games, my boy West. If you guys are into physical fitness, make sure you hit him up. He's in the Silver Spring area, but he does virtual workouts, okay? So we got that done. What's up, everybody out there in IG Live? What's up? How y'all doing? And out there on Twitter too. What's up? How y'all doing?
What's up? How y'all doing out there?
YouTube, introduce yourself.
Which camera's which? It's all over, man. But it's your boy AJ Turnup, aka Buff Curry. I hope y'all doing all right out there. What's up?
Champagne Ron. What's my ad?
301, man. Champagne Ron.
Nah, I can't think of my Instagram right now.
This guy.
Oh, 301 King Ron.
This guy, yeah.
No, King Ron 301. It's one of the others.
It's King Ron 301.
Search both.
And my IG is aturner_813. You know me. But yeah.
I can't really say because you wasn't really drinking right now. I mean,
No. I just really don't even know that damn thing. I just changed it just to change it out the blue.
I feel it.
Okay. Let's go to. Let me show y'all who the Argot thing sponsors are. Oh, okay. Background thing. Let me get rid of that shit.
That was actually cool. I think that's cool. That's actually dope.
Y'all could have done this from home. What you mean? We ain't doing no Zoom.
No, Zoom.
Do this at home. We ain't doing that shit.
No, Zoom is actually really good. Zoom is good. It's a business oriented thing, and it's cool. Zoom is
I
dope.
fuck with Zoom.
Zoom is dope.
We sang my nephew happy birthday over Zoom.
Yes,
whole family.
We sung happy birthday to a friend of ours yesterday.
So what's going on in the world? I still didn't get my check. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to think. Maybe Bank of America, because I do have an open account with them. Maybe they took my money, or I don't know.
It was overdrawn.
Everybody got their check, and I haven't got mine, bro. What's going on?
The
IRS.
Are you checking the account that you filed taxes?
Yes.
For your 2018 tax.
Nothing coming up, man.
And I'm getting to a point where I'm gonna be like one of those protesters.
Oh God!
You going outside?
Want to go out there and
open up the businesses for no reason and just despite everything, if the shit still ain't over, but you won't risk your health for it. By all means, go ahead if you want to.
One of the ladies said the reporter asked her, "So do you believe in COVID? Do you know that people are dying?" She said, "Yes, I 100% believe in COVID. I know people are dying, but I deserve the right to go to work." I was like, oh. Yeah. This lady.
Yeah, no, America is full of ass backward people because the people who say here's the kicker. The ones who say it's not fake, it's fake, they still have their mask on. I'm like, okay, so if it's fake, then why do you have your mask on?
I ain't taking no chances.
Like, exactly. It ain't real, but I'm going to take precautions, just in case.
Just in case the shit is
Just in
real.
case. Man, you have nurses out there protesting, and they shouldn't even have to do that. Their duty is just to help people. Just ignorant shit going on right now. You can wait. I just don't get what is the purpose of having a business if people aren't alive to you need people to make money. If they're dead,
exactly.
That makes no sense. People,
this is America.
This is right. TIA, this is America.
Well, first of all,
look, that was the most dickhead question.
Nah, look, are you? Yeah, because it's serious. It's like you are putting your health at risk. Right. It's just like, and somebody said this. They said this is a real shit. Like they should, if those same people out there who are doing this, you should sign a waiver. So if you do catch it, you're denying yourself medical treatment. We're at that point where if you feel that way, I don't understand the ignorance behind it. Your health becomes. This is not like the economy will get back to where it will be if you do shit the right way, like staying your ass in the house and not gathering all over the place. You can beat this. Like it will slowly start the decline, and people will get better. But it makes no sense to go back out there when the situation isn't fixed yet. This is fucking stupid. Like this is a perfect example. Look at the nurse, poor guy. Like look at this man. He should be in the hospital right now.
He should be in the hospital with the patients.
Yeah, caring. And this dumbass broad right here.
What exactly she said?
This isn't China.
Yo, so whatever happened to Colin Kaepernick and him
Protesting?
I thought shouldn't these people be
going to get
rebels and
viewed
going
as
against the Constitution?
These people should be viewed as anti-American.
Yeah, aren't these terrorists? Shouldn't they burn in hell?
Look,
aren't they?
I'm gonna say this, man. I do not see how. Look, you know me, man. I'm pro me. I'm pro black, but at the same time, I love everybody. I will never understand how white people have such a sense of entitlement to this country. Like,
well,
like they have such a sense of entitlement and such a sense of like that they can just enforce their will on everything. It's like, ma'am, we are in the midst
of
a real pandemic. Sit your ass in the fucking house.
Right. You are fine. Yeah. Like, and if you and I understand like a few people, like if you need to, you know, help elderly people or help your relatives or do things like that, that's fine. That's it. But just to go out and do normal shit while we're still, like you said, in the midst of a viral crisis that has been killing people, you are willing to jeopardize that to do. But like you said, it's the white mentality complex, because they're so used to not being told what to do. And
they're actually relating this to slavery now, and it got to a point where everybody, the white people are understanding how it got to a point.
No, they're not understanding.
They're not understanding shit. Yeah, they're not understanding shit. You're not comparing. This is not slavery, because slavery was a choice that we did not have, and they forced that upon us because of being black. They're telling people to stay in the fucking house to save everybody's lives, including white people. So that means that is a terrible comparison. Terrible.
So this might be the mayonnaise Rosa Parks right here.
Oh my God.
Mother arrested in Idaho for letting kids play.
Wait, look, how many kids is out there though? No, wait. Hey, the cops were doing the right thing. They were doing their job, right?
They said, as a person, does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Hey, these people have to. If they have to follow the rules,
right? Rules are rules. If black people, if we can get called for having loud music in a park, for playing loud shit, this woman broke the law literally in a pandemic. Like she broke the law.
He says we're a selfish society because black people are still out having backyard gatherings, and Jasmine says SMH, they can't compare this to slavery. They are, baby. That's what they're doing right now.
And we're not saying that it's all white people. Yeah, America's full of idiots.
Yeah, we're not saying
we know that they just did a raid in New York for niggas. A bunch of niggas. Shop? They were doing like clubs and shit. Like they were having like parties.
That's just stupid.
That's just stupid.
Like, that's just stupid.
Just ignorant.
And the difference, I would say, it's like, now I'm a firm believer in just because it's a law that don't make it right, nigga. Slavery was a law. Segregation was a law. That don't make just because it's a law that don't make it right.
Yeah.
But bitch, we're trying to save you and your children's lives.
Right.
Like why do you have children out playing in this? My son, like when my son is going outside, you know who he's with? Me.
Mm-hmm. As he should.
And we walking around we just like walking around the neighborhood. We're not interacting with nobody. We're not getting on none of the play sets because them shit like the disease could live on the surface. Yeah, we just going out just playing, just me and him with stuff that we got in the house.
I was gonna say around my area they put construction. yellow tape
Yeah,
around
yeah.
the playground.
Yeah.
They took off the rims and everything.
That means death.
And it wasn't that barbershop in the Bronx or something, the cookout, because shout out to rest in peace to Fred the Godson.
R.I.P. Fred the Godson, man.
He passed. Oh, sorry. Someone else says, yeah, there was a woman who was on Twitter bitching about how she was going to do whatever she wanted, and then the whole 3 days later she got caught the virus. You're damn right, saying she has. See, that's what they be doing, and then remember in PA, all those men with the militia with the guns, and they let the police just turn their shoulders. If it was black people with guns, with Latinos, but with M16s, they would have been lit up.
Boy.
Yeah, absolutely. But this is where the white people, a lot of white Americans, they cannot fathom the fact that they're being told what to do. And the funny, crazy thing is, it's not like it's something to protect everybody. This is to save your life. Business will come back. Like, this is what I don't understand, where people don't realize that we will make a comeback. This is something that everybody should understand. Now, I understand that you need to work. I get that. Now, that's where the frustration comes in, because the government needs to do their fucking job and help these people and give us more money, and not just this $1,200. That's not shit, especially in the northern areas. That's nothing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, your health, and it's your responsibility to make the right decision. Why? Like I said, once again, you don't need to be anywhere where it's five to 10 people enough. Like, this right here is enough. Right here, right here. This is enough. But I just don't get the fact that people are willing to put business over their lives, their health.
And we gotta think about
and
this whole.
1,200 once. 1,200 once is terrible.
Yeah.
Like, how is this even possible? Like, you have countries in Europe that have a 12-month plan, 18-month plan, where they are giving their citizens who have paid their taxes, they're giving them whatever amount that they decided to give them every month for the next 12 months, or every month for the next 8 months, or every month for the next 6 months, depending on the country, until this is over.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are saying, well, because people are still due to unemployment going up, they're running, like, it's hard to keep up with those expenses. Fuck all that. We have the money to do it. You can do it if you want to.
Yeah, they just
Exactly.
I think altogether what was like $4 trillion. They all these bills
Yeah,
they passed.
they can do it if
We
they
have-
want to. They can make these payments if they want to. Why not? Certain bosses might not need to get the money. Like, if you making over $150,000, you don't need it as bad as somebody who's making $30,000.
Like, why is Disney got a $5.3 billion bailout? Like,
Right, and
Disney
they don't need
will
it.
be fine.
Yeah, you don't need that. That's what I'm
Trust
saying.
me.
The biggest companies don't
they
need
take
this
their
shit.
$6.99 every month from me,
Right.
regardless.
All they need to do
Like,
is make
it's
another
okay.
Marvel movie, and they're making that money right the fuck back.
Right back.
Jasmine said exactly. That's my rent right there, and that doesn't cover nothing. The $1,200.
Yeah, we know
Nothing.
that. We know that, especially in this
Nothing.
area. Now places like,
If you go to Willacoochee, Georgia,
yeah, or Florida, then yes,
Yeah.
that can help you.
That 1,200
That will
might help.
you.
I
That
can
will
tell you
help
this
you.
right now.
That will
That
help you.
1,200 ain't doing shit
Up here,
in Maryland, D.C.,
New York,
Pennsylvania.
yeah, that's nothing. That's gas.
Like, for real.
That's somebody's gas.
Nothing.
DMV Highlight said, "Shit, the government can't help that forehead, AJ, bro. Maybe that 1,200 you can."
Why is he disrespecting you, AJ? Why is he disrespecting you, AJ?
Who
Damn.
is even DMV Highlight? Who is that?
I don't know him.
I don't know him.
Look,
so
man.
Well, he does say the government don't love us. That's true. Speaking of the government don't love
Quote
us,
Thanos, man.
all these vaccines, they coming out with these vaccines, and of course they're gonna fast through these human trials,
I ain't getting
and of
it,
course
G.
they're gonna hit it to Chicago or any other
Exactly.
areas. So black people, we're one of the first people. So
I'm not getting that
Have y'all
shit.
seen these color of COVID Diddy presentations, or like they have Ayanna Van Zant talking about how we need to wash our hands and stuff? It feels like black people, when it comes to stuff like this, when tragedy happens to the black community, they always go to celebrities, and they don't give us no solutions. They just give us Diddy talking about washing our hands. They don't give us no benefits or any try to solve the problem. They just give us talk and celebrities. What y'all think about that?
I'll let you go. Go ahead, Ron.
Well, I feel like to
And
quote-
the COVID's hitting us hard.
yeah, like
Yeah,
to
of course.
quote
Because they know we essential. We got to go to work. We one of those people. We We not.
You can't afford
to be at home. Most of us are workers. But go ahead. Sorry.
Like to quote the great Dave Chappelle, "Where's Ja?"
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't give a fuck what Ja Rule thinks at a time like this. I don't give a fuck what some of these celebrities think at a time like this.
Mm-hmm.
I can only say that sometimes that they give certain information, like how, damn, who the fuck was it? Cardi bought. Who did she bring on her live?
Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was the other way around. Bernie Sanders brought Cardi on his live.
Mm-hmm.
It was because most black people, we aren't following Bernie Sanders.
We're following entertainer.
But we're following Cardi B. So in order for us to get this message, he has to bring Cardi B onto his platform because people are going to see Cardi B going live and they're going to click it. So the information is still getting to us, but it's really on us. Like, why aren't you looking to these certain people for your information? Why aren't you following these scientists and these politicians? Why are you only following
idol worship?
Yeah. So if thank you, Bernie, for going on live with Cardi B to get this information to the black community, because a lot of times a lot of people wouldn't have seen that if he didn't go on live with Cardi B.
And that's the sad thing. You just said it. I'm not worried about what a celebrity is telling me.
Yeah.
That's cool, and I understand they want to do that because also they want, for certain celebrities, they want to connect with people to let them know, hey, I'm here for you, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's all good. That's cool, but I'm looking at scientists, like the governors, to see what they're doing. That's who I'm trying to figure out because they have a better inside information.
I don't know about the governors.
I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about
He's talking about people in
okay. and to know what's going on within our state, to know, hey, what should we do? Because if they tell me, if they say or advise, okay, when you go out to stores, you need to have a mask on or things like that. That's what I'm saying. I don't give a shit about somebody who lives in a multi-mansion. Like, they show one of the celebs mansions. I'm like, yo, he ain't got to worry about going to the gym. He got 3 gyms.
Yeah, everybody.
He got a fucking park for a house.
From the Meek Mill and Diddy talking about how people should donate to. Like,
I'm not. Yeah, y'all the ones should donate. Yeah.
Y'all should be.
I don't like when they do that shit
but
now. I don't like that. I don't.
Celebrity is so important in the black community because they try to use black celebrity as like they're like the guards.
You
like
mean the shepherds? The shepherds?
No, they're the gatekeepers, and they're supposed to tell us what to do. That's why I feel like that's why they're using celebrity. Bill Gates, they got this thing with Lady Gaga, this whole World Health Organization, and I feel like they're just using celebrity and this other thing just to get us in this vaccine. And I feel like that's what's going to happen. Everyone's going to get vaccinated, bro.
No.
Nah.
No one's going to get vaccinated. Y'all don't think?
No, I'm just saying for me.
I'm not.
They're gonna make it to where you want to get the vaccine.
Nah. Look. The government has been using celebrities to not just black people
in general. Yeah, I mean,
every time there's a
crisis that happens, anything.
Fucking when Hurricane Katrina happened, who was on that little telethon? It wasn't just Kanye. It wasn't just Diddy. It was all
Everyone.
celebrities.
Mike Myers,
that's what they
all
do.
the
They
people.
use celebrities because they know these are the people that most people look to.
Yeah,
and say,
connect
hey,
to.
I love Britney Spears. Britney Spears is telling me to donate to Hurricane Katrina.
So I'm gonna do it.
So it's like, yeah, that's just what people do. Like the government's been doing that. It's not just black people.
Well, the entertainment industry, like
Yeah.
all things, like all that shit works together. But the thing is, people, you need to do your own research and follow other people other than celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just the point right there.
There's like you can do your own research.
Yes.
Not just YouTube conspiracy videos.
Exactly. Look at when you Google shit. Look at the actual information where it's coming
Look
from.
at the source. Man.
Yeah, look at your sources. Cite your sources, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Don't be posting no.
Don't be believing hotvids.com telling you that COVID spreads anally. Like, what are you talking about?
Exactly. Yes. We need to just as a nation do better.
Did y'all see the mayor or the
Las Vegas?
Of Las Vegas?
Yeah,
This is why I said I don't believe.
That's
I don't even believe the governors and the politicians because
Exactly.
they're stupid.
That shit was just ridiculous. I was like, wow.
Because
God,
this is a woman that
God
just
help.
clearly did not give a fuck
Yeah.
about her people in her city.
Mm-hmm.
She only cares about the economic
Mm-hmm.
value of what this job is.
Who the fuck gonna want? Yeah,
what these casinos are doing for her city?
Right? Who the fuck wants to gamble? Like, I don't want to gamble my life as well as my money. Damn, I'm already
How the fuck
going
you
broke.
supposed to play 6 feet away from somebody at a casino?
Right?
Ain't no way.
And who the hell want to
Impossible.
touch the machines?
Impossible.
What you gonna do? You gonna put some plastic on the machines?
And you still gotta touch the plastic.
Right? It's just like
That's
it makes
retarded.
no fucking sense. But there's a reason it's called Sin City. So enough. He was like, that is a.
I can't like.
But this is America. This is white privilege at its fullest. How motherfuckers could take the office and they don't have to be qualified or work as hard or be competent enough. This is our president of the United States, like the Orange Man, and the president before Obama. He was like those are like C average students, but a man like Obama had to be one of the most perfect things. I'm just saying, a straight A. You know, for a black man to be a manager,
He
even
had
to
to
make
be the best student at he had to be the best student at the best college in the country to be the president.
To be the president, but they just let any old body.
Y'all know what's
run
harder
the
on
shit.
black people? What y'all think about black people getting racial profile because they got masks on? I see about that.
Yeah.
They still
Nah.
I wasn't surprised. I actually wasn't
No,
surprised. I
right?
was expecting that to happen.
You was expecting.
I was expecting that,
Why?
especially with the styles. I'm like, yo, black people don't get caught up in this shit. You know what? How
Don't
we're
make it a
doing this?
trend.
Yeah, don't make it a trend. This
So-
ain't for us. This is not for us.
People are getting stopped because of their mask.
Yes,
Yes.
because they're thinking that people are going to use this as a way to
Right.
rob and steal and do shit like this. I was anticipating that because when they start coming out with the styles, I'm like, we are like, why are we getting used to this? This is nothing to be like cool about. Like I saw like
Nah, this is something that we're gonna have to get used to. Though.
that shit, but that shit's crazy. I'm like, yo, they got like sports logo team masks. I'm like, that is not. I don't want to get used to this like that.
Nah, we're definitely gonna have to get used to it.
Like this shit's crazy. I'm sitting here like this is nothing that I want to enjoy. I thought this was comedy. I'm like, oh no, they did it. They was dead serious.
This shit is real.
Like, yo,
Yeah, they even trying to pass laws with this shit.
and it's
Senators are demanding solution to police stopping black men.
for wearing and not wearing masks.
So you stopping us for wearing masks,
And
and,
then
you stopping us for
For
not, wearing masks.
It's just like take you.
Let's see. Well, Kamala Harris and Cory Booker, whatever, sent a letter to the Department of Justice and Federal Bureau to investigate FBI for demanding immediate anti-bias training for law enforcement. They don't need how much anti-bias training you think they got, or they gonna actually gonna use?
He's black.
Fuck.
He's black.
The
He's
senators
cool.
wrote with urgency spurred by recent reports from black men who say they are racially profiled for wearing protective face masks, a measure that the CDC recommends prevents the COVID-19. So come on, like what y'all
I don't know. Like, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do in this
But
situation.
I feel like they really do need like some anti-bias training or something. Cause it's like, dog, this is just racism. Like, and it's like I'm someone who's a realist. Do I believe in racism? Yes. Do I know racism occurs every day? Yes. Like, yes.
It happens every day.
But I'm not the black person that's like talking about it nonstop.
Oh, yeah.
But this is just flat out racism. Like, and it's certain things that won't change until they are forced to change. I feel like that anti-bias training is needed because some of these motherfuckers, because like it was the same way with Starbucks when they wasn't giving black people keys to the bathroom.
Right.
They was arresting black people for having meetings in Starbucks when people had meetings in Starbucks all the time. And it's like it took for every Starbucks in the country to shut down for 3 days, have their little anti-bias training, and then we ain't had no incident since.
Of reporting anyway. They ain't gonna just report that shit in I hate nigger Mississippi.
It was the black people that was.
I
was
get it.
reporting
I get it, but they.
hold on. I got stopped from going to a store because I didn't have a mask and gloves. There isn't any available.
Man,
Yeah, that's true.
that's but that's still one of those tough situations that I'm not gonna
Well,
get
look,
mad
man,
about.
you cannot.
Yeah, you gotta be safe. You gotta be cautious.
Look,
like this is what I'm saying.
I posted that on Facebook. No mask, no entry.
No mask, no buy.
No, look, no mask, no entry, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta take it serious, like,
Yeah.
especially in certain areas.
not
Like,
playing no more.
yeah, nobody like this shit is still serious. You can get this. We have people that have gotten this that I've known personally,
Yeah,
and then
You know somebody that got it?
yes,
Brian, we know somebody that has it.
I know.
Yes, we do. I'm not gonna say it on the camera, but yes, we do.
yeah. A old coworker of mine had it, and she passed from it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she didn't feel good, and they sent her home, and unfortunately, she never woke back up, and she passed from the virus.
She didn't go to the hospital?
No, it was sudden. That's what we're saying. It was so sudden, and she died from the COVID virus, and it was like it's posted all over social media.
Like the bus driver in Detroit made a video on Instagram complaining about people coughing on the bus. He died 2 weeks later from COVID.
So shit is real out here. Like this is what we're saying.
It's a very contagious
Yeah,
disease.
and people and thankfully you have more people recovering from it, which is fine. But we still want you to understand that this is a serious matter, and you cannot open up like now.
I understand what you're saying, but there is a large majority of Americans that think this is a hoax. They were protesting, saying that these nurses are actors. So where are we hitting?
Nothing. It's just a simple.
Where are we hitting?
We're not hitting anywhere. We're just showing the fact that you have a lot of dumb motherfuckers in this country.
We're going to go to a break. We're going to come back with more Ishtalk. We got shit I see on my timeline, and we're going to answer some more questions. I'm drunk as hell. I'm
Are you
already?
And we're going to go to
Well,
a
he was
break.
smoking before we got here.
Would you? Bigger difficulties. All right, your boy B More. We got Ethiopian cousin Ron, Champagne Ron, and
Do I look
and
Ethiopian?
the albino, my albino friend,
It's a big
AJ
ass
Turner,
arm.
Buff Curry. So please, I've been trying to watch this Jordan documentary, The Last Dance, but I don't have cable. I'm a cable cutter. So
This is worth it. You need to you
and-
gotta find somebody else to go with a mask on, a mask and gloves and watch
and
that
I'm
shit.
like ESPN or whoever, they picked the perfect time. They said, let's even push this forward. Since the NBA season is canceled.
I love
Yeah, yeah, this is brilliant.
So what's been
was
going
smart,
on
man.
with it?
They're just
What's
talking
been
about
going on?
the dynasty.
Well, it just started.
Yeah, it just started, and the
Okay.
first two episodes are just talking about Jordan and Pippen.
It was because the documentary. Sorry to cut you off, but the documentary is about the Last Dance, the 1997-1998 season for the Chicago Bulls.
Yes.
Which was the last of their championships. Number 6,
second
of the
three-peat.
6. So the first two episodes were just like a background on how they got there. Like
And what year is this?
97,
All right.
97 to
The
98.
season started in 97. The championship was won in 98. So it's about how they got there, from Jordan being drafted to Scottie being drafted to some of the decisions. How did this person from Jerry Randolph taking over the team to him hiring the staff.
And the state of the Bulls before
Yeah.
Jordan was drafted and all that
it's
shit.
just about, it's like these first two episodes have just been a background layer setting up to how they became who they became.
Yeah.
How they became the unstoppable Bulls, as they were called.
Exactly, because let's just rewind. When Jordan came back after retirement, everybody remembers the Rockets were the ones in charge around that
they
time.
won 2 straight.
They won 2 straight, and mind you, Ori and Cassell were babies. Imagine that squad, but that's a whole other topic. But yeah, we go into that, and 96 was the greatest, arguably the greatest season.
72 and
72 and 10. That's still the greatest team to me to ever
72
win
and
it
10.
because they won it. Not that
Yeah.
73 and 9 shit with Golden State because they lost.
Ain't no 73 and 9 shit. That was the
They lost. They lost. I don't want to hear it. They lost. They lost. They lost.
No.
They lost.
No,
I don't want to hear that shit. That's
no.
The best
They,
team is the
they-
72 and 10, 96
The
Bulls.
best regular season team any of us have ever seen
was
the 73 and 9.
But we're
Warriors.
talking. They got to finish.
That
I
was
don't regular.
That
I
was
need.
the most fun shit we've ever seen in our life. But
Not really.
What? Steph Curry was unstoppable.
I
But-
thought
With that being said, the
Yeah.
72 and 10, 95, 96 Bulls,
They ran.
Then they came back the very next season and won 69 games.
Exactly.
That's fucking retarded.
Yes. So this is
Dog.
why I'm saying that. So back to the documentary. It just talks about how another form of white privilege started. You had the general manager Jerry Krause, who here's the thing. He asked to be a general manager. He didn't have to work for it to be there. He didn't have to, put in
the bows.
Yeah, nothing. He just requested it.
Like he was friends with the owner.
Yeah, and that's it. And that's white privilege to the fullest. Ain't no way a black man.
I will say this.
What?
Jerry Krause, he proved him right.
But he didn't draft Jordan.
No,
Right.
but he proved him right. Scottie Pippen wasn't even on the college basketball team when he got to college.
Yeah.
And to grab someone from Central Arkansas, that's not a NCAA school.
Right.
To draft him with the 5th pick is genius.
Yeah.
That's foresight. To grab Horace Grant, that's genius.
And to trade Charles Oakley.
To trade Charles Oakley and like going into his prime for an older player, a player that wasn't viewed as what Charles Oakley is, that takes foresight. Like Jerry Krause proved everybody wrong that thought bad about him. Was he an asshole? Yes. Was he a little shiesty? Yes.
Yes.
But did he know how to build a championship basketball team around? He realized what he had in 23.
And he hired Phil Jackson as the coach.
Yeah, he fired Doug Collins, and Doug Collins was taking the Bulls step by step. Okay, first round this year, second round this year, Eastern Conference Finals this year. He was getting there. He was taking them step by step.
He was getting there, yeah.
He fired him.
Yeah.
What's the word? Promoted Phil Jackson because Phil Jackson.
Yeah, he was an assistant coach. Yeah, but he made him the coach.
Yes.
But the thing is, once again, his ego played a major role, which is the downfall. And here, you want to know something? I feel like that they subliminally did. Remember Space Jam? Remember the Monstars owner? That was Jerry Krause.
Yeah, no.
Fucking mind was blown. I was like, oh shit. I think that was
that definitely was Jerry Krause.
That was Jerry Krause. And I was like, wow. Jordan was slowly dissing. Yeah.
All of you
are now our prisoners.
Look, that was it.
Yes. Exactly, and that's the thing. How your ego, you didn't need the players matter more than the fucking front office.
I saw the perfect quote on Jerry Krause. It said, "Jerry Krause will never get the respect that he deserves because he wanted more respect
than he deserved." Yes,
like it's
that's deep. Yeah, it's like my man.
Like,
the players made that franchise, not you. We appreciate you picking them, but at the same time, they had to implement that. You weren't on the court shooting.
Exactly.
Like you had a short. Yeah.
Right here.
R.I.P. to Jerry Krause. R.I.P. Jerry Krause.
I was gonna say he's no
longer with us.
Yeah, he's no longer with us.
I saw a clip of Jordan say to him, I guess he was taking some pills, and he was like, "Is this?"
No, that was the other one. That was the owner. That was someone else. That was the owner, I think. But no, it shows you though, like how, and then Scottie Pippen had a shitty deal. Now a lot of people say, well, he signed the contract. I'm like, but this is Scottie Pippen, the man who Jordan said is his best teammate. If there was no Pippen, there was no 6 rings. And we could be looking at a different Michael Jordan than we could ever. He might not even been considered the GOAT. So we have to look at that. And you don't pay this man. You give him a shitty $18 million deal.
The thing about people that look like Scottie Pippen and act like him, they seem like pushovers. But to them, they might seem humble.
Well,
I know he came from like a whole bunch of brothers and sisters.
Well, his father had a stroke,
I understand that. So being that someone from his mindset, not knowing his value, well, he probably knows his value, but he's willing to sacrifice. And he has, and for some reason, why did he have his girlfriend speak out?
No.
That's you. Yeah, we're gonna talk. No. You're talking about something completely. Let's
have her speak out. She just spoke out. She
talking about how much money he made after. Boom. Yeah, we ain't talking about that shit. We're gonna leave that alone.
And at the end of the day, Scottie still made over $100 million just from not from Nike, because like when he was playing with the Bulls, he made more money from Nike than he ever did with the Bulls.
Exactly.
He still made over $100 million as
throughout
NBA
his career.
player.
Yeah, but that's no here. We're talking about
And then,
in his peak when he was with the Bulls. Fuck all that later stuff.
And as a player with the Bulls, when he signed that contract in 1990, this was before the Bulls won any championships. For a one-time All-Star, that was a decent deal. But the thing that fucked him up was the deal didn't start for another 2 years. So it goes from being a 5-year deal that starts in 1990. That starts in 1989. That would have ended in 94. No, Jordan retired. So Scottie would have been able to re-up his deal while Jordan was gone, when Scottie was arguably top 2 best players in the league.
He was.
When Jordan was gone, the Bulls still had the number one record in the league. Scottie was out there dropping 24-7 and 7, 24-7 and 6, some stupid type shit. He was still balling. It's just that
he just didn't have that extra oomph to get past the Magic.
It's just he signed like his extension wrong, so his shit had another 2 years before it started. So instead of ending in 94, his shit ended in 98. So it's like you missed out on this money.
Who had a worse deal, him or Ricky Williams?
Pippen, because Ricky got that moolah afterwards, but Pippen, but I'm saying, but Pippen made, how you make less than Luke Longley? That's disrespectful.
Look, man.
We love Luke, but Luke Longley.
I know he probably asked, like, Luke, how much you get? How much you get, Luke?
Exactly. It's
look, that's your public record.
Yeah, it's public records. Like, right, you can look at that shit up now. He was one of the lowest paid people now.
And Jordan could have paid him, right?
No. What the fuck? Jordan is not a general manager or owner. He's a teammate.
He could have paid his salary.
He's a teammate. No, that's a whole other situation that we'll talk about in another time. But
in the 1998 season, Scottie Pippen was the 122nd highest paid player in NBA.
Yeah, that's terrible.
122. The
Terrible.
122nd highest paid player this year was Andre Roberson.
Man.
Brian, do you know who Andre Roberson is?
No.
he doesn't know.
He sounds like a jazz player. Go ahead.
Nah, he's the starting shooting guard for the Thunder.
Yeah.
But he's been injured for like the last 2 years.
Yeah, and he's still getting money.
Yeah.
But remember, but granted, the Bulls, you could literally say they're the reason why the NBA in the 90s took it to another, it surged to another level where they was like, people were really buying shit and the NBA was making hand over fist money. So that's what make it even worse. You got the money to do it, so pay this man.
They literally
pay this man.
And
they wanted Phil. Now this is real important. They only wanted Phil to come back for 1 year. They said no matter what, you're gone.
Yeah. They said this is Phil's
last year. After this, you're done either way.
Mike would have came back. Scottie was already done. Scottie said this is his last year regardless because these motherfuckers ain't trying to pay me. I'm getting the fuck up out of here.
But I feel like if Jordan would have stayed, Scottie would have come back. I honestly believe
not if they wasn't.
They would have paid because they would have had no choice.
Shit, because the second Scottie was out, the Rockets brought that bag. The Rockets was like, okay, look, we got this old ass Charles Barkley, we got this old ass Olajuwon. How much do you want? Scottie, I think he took $100 million deal.
Yeah.
Boom.
No, I mean, but that's the thing. That is what. How do you, Phil Jackson? You let Phil Jackson go? Like, out of all the coaches.
That's why Jerry Krause is Jerry Krause.
Yeah, his ego fucked him over.
Phil started getting that credit.
And as he should.
Phil's getting the credit. Nigga, I'm the one that hired you. Phil's getting the credit. I'm the one that brought Steve Kerr in. I'm the one that made that trade. That signed Dennis Rodman. I'm the one that, like he's like Jerry Krause, like Slim. I built this, and
it's like you don't. Built this. It's like, man, that's all good, but they still have to focus and function. Because how many times in NBA and any sports history that certain teams got built together, got signed, and they fucking fell. Remember 04 Lakers? Malone and them.
That was disgusting.
It wasn't disgusting, and they should have won.
Every team isn't going to be.
Yeah, just because you bring in talent.
The Golden State Warriors.
Exactly.
Like, you're not going to draft Steph Curry, draft Klay Thompson, draft
Draymond Green,
and trade for Andre Iguodala and just win championships and be the best team in the league, and then sign Kevin Durant. Every team isn't built
Right,
perfect.
but that's why they're called anomalies or
Yeah,
once in
exactly.
a lifetime sort of things.
Exactly.
That's the problem. People try to replicate. It's a copycat
And
league.
the Bulls, they were that anomaly. They were the definition of an anomaly.
Yeah, hands down.
So,
Craig.
did y'all learn anything from
I mean,
the
it just-
documentary?
I just learned more about the simple fact that white privilege carries a long way because, like I said, Jerry Krause, despite what he did, but it's like you didn't like motherfucker. You just asked for that position. That's what kills me. It's like you just asked for that.
Well, I did. I knew that Scottie Pippen had like a big growth spurt when he was in college, but I never knew that he didn't go to college to play basketball. He was just a regular student that had a growth spurt. He was like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna play basketball now." And then it was like, "Dog, oh shit, you're one of the best basketball players ever." Like, it's like, dog.
You know what I mean, yeah, and it's just and then when they showed Jordan in his glory days in North Carolina, the man and the production on that whole thing, the intro was fire, and Jordan is just like
Look,
it was just ridiculous.
so this documentary, like they were following the
In
team
90s,
around
in the 90s.
during the entire 97-98 season.
Yep.
They were following them around because they knew this was going to be the last season.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they held on to this footage for 22 years,
That's crazy.
like my nigga.
And one of the best things is showed Jordan was that dude. Like a dude tried to give him a hug. Jordan looked at him and said, "I'm good." He just looked at him like, "You ain't getting no hug from me." And they won some little championship somewhere else. He's like, "This is not a real championship." I was like, "Hey, call it what you want." Jordan was a winner.
Of Kawhi Leonard, like the Toronto Raptors, they was in the back, like warming up. One of his teammates walked over to him like this, and Kawhi just looked at him. He just looked at his hand and pointed to the tunnel like, "Come on, man, we gotta go. come on, we gotta go." It's like, dog, certain people are just
That's who they are. Like I think we get a false notion that every athlete's going to be that.
Magic on LeBron.
Yeah, like that warm person.
Yeah, everybody's a Magic and
You got
LeBron.
a lot of dickheads. If anything, I honestly feel like there's 70% dickheads in sports. I'm alright with that because I understand that. I'm here to watch them perform on the field. I don't give a fuck about seeing them like outside of the of their profession.
All right, let's go to should I see on my timeline?
All right,
Look what they talking about on your timeline.
That's right.
what is that? It's TV.
A bunch of memes and videos.
Sound like the TV that you left on and the white and the silver shit come on. The hell?
It's some hypnotic shit.
Nah, that's the motherfucker poltergeist. What the fuck?
Well, good night. Since you barely talking.
So,
Oh, this hurts. This one hurt. This personal.
so
I feel personally
all
attacked.
right. If you guys not looking, it's a meme. You know these new viral.
Damn.
A guy texting a girl while they're laying on the bed. This one says, "Well, good night, since you barely talking," and then the chick is saying, "I'm sorry, I dozed off, but good night." But right now, but she getting
She was recuperating from getting her cheese clapped.
Look,
That's
man,
why she's
I've been
smiling.
both of those guys, man.
Right, I've been on both sides of the.
Both of those
yeah,
guys, man.
but it's worse. But hey, if you had to say which one were you?
Neither one feels good.
Yeah, no.
Neither one feels
Ain't nothing
good.
worse than getting them delayed.
But
No, the delayed texts are the worst. Like when you sitting up there and next thing you know, you like, damn, it's like 8:48.
I know that thing getting waxed over there.
Right, and then you wake up and it's like at 7:55 a.m. or something. Then she finally responds back, "I'm sorry, I dozed off." Like, no, you didn't. She recuperating. That was a recuperating text. Like, oof.
the whole time you texting her around 10:30.
Yeah, her.
and
Yeah.
You getting pissed off. You getting like exactly like what's she doing?
That's why you getting pissed off. Your spirit is troubled.
Or maybe she's having a bad day.
Nah,
and
Motherfucking stomach start hurting.
Like, yeah, why my stomach hurting?
Check her social media and you see if she posted something. Or
No.
she liked something.
No, she don't
she
post
ain't
anything.
post
She ain't
nothing.
posting shit
She ain't post
because she
nothing.
too busy getting posted.
Look, look, man. Trust me.
Yeah, I've been
Trust
there.
me.
Like you said, I've been on both sides.
That's the most dangerous time when a woman ain't posting nothing. But
Yup.
like when an active social media, like when a woman that's active on social media ain't posting nothing
That's the
for
time.
like a little 7 hour, 8 hour span,
Right.
boy,
She is getting thrashed.
boy,
Yeah, and there's nothing you can do about it.
boy.
And I guarantee you, that's how the niggas looking at your message like, nigga, you gonna have to wait.
Yeah, I know, because I looked at messages like that, so I know that's how that nigga look at that, man.
Damn.
Yes.
your ass
Now, we ain't about to ask that. We should take a poll, fellas. Which one of the totems have you been on more often? The top or the bottom?
I don't know.
Be honest.
I
don't
think
know.
it's think it's 3 of the doing the bottom and 1 on the do the top.
Shit, I don't know.
Hold on, you mean like with
Yeah,
one
which
woman or how many occasions?
On how many occasions?
I don't know.
I know I've been
no
that
clue.
nigga right there texting just like this poor guy sitting, but I don't sit like this. It's more I'm just standing up like, all right, come on, what we
Raggedy
doing?
bitch, who are you?
Right.
Maybe I should bring her flowers tomorrow morning or something. That's what AJ would say.
Oh man,
Nah,
maybe
it's just
Or
more.
maybe it's me.
No,
that hurt my soul.
Maybe I shouldn't have texted her.
no, for me it's more like nah, she getting pounded as we speak.
Why do you keep talking? Why'd you put on the Drake voice?
Right, I don't sound like that.
No, because like whenever Brian talks about Drake, he always puts on the softest voice. Like, I called you. Like, he always.
I know you care.
Yes, but we've all been there
Oh
before. Woo.
man.
Okay, alright, let's go to the next chassis on my timeline. Shout out to
Nigga, don't look at the camera like that.
Yeah.
That fucking jackass on the bottom.
Yeah,
Why
like
is he looking at me like
yeah,
that?
it's like,
Looking into my soul.
like, yeah, nigga,
Yeah,
that was
I'm
me the
here.
other night when you're bitching Waldorf.
why she gotta live in Waldorf?
Cause bitches that always live in Waldorf that put you through this trials.
Alright. Speaking of bitches that live in Waldorf.
What? You got a bitch that live in water?
Lizzo, she was trending. So everyone's giving her flack, and it's on the other side now. People are mad at the people for fat shaming, and basically it's not really fat shaming.
It's just it's a preference thing. Now,
It's
what
a
they
preference
saying they
thing.
don't.
Hold on, nigga. And I like what personally. I know Ishtalk be hard on Lizzo, but she did something cool. She went on live with SZA, and she did her little flute, and SZA did her little ukulele or whatever the fuck it was called. Did y'all see that, Ron?
Yeah, we saw
Yeah, I
it.
love me some scissors.
Did y'all get some brownie? Did Lizzo get brownie points?
I've never not liked Lizzo.
It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I've never not liked Lizzo. The only thing I didn't like is when
She went to the game.
she went to the game with her ass out. Like, I have no problem with a woman twerking.
Yeah, and it's a preference thing. If some men
Yeah,
don't
like-
like the shit, then they like another one. That's their preference. They have a right to like what they like.
Like, yeah, like I have no problem with people liking what they like. I just don't like when people be like, "Oh man, I hate skinny bitches," or "Oh man,
Right.
I don't like dark skinned women," or "Oh man, I hate light skinned women," or "Oh man, I hate fat bitches."
Yeah,
like,
it's no need. Yeah, it's no need.
why?
to.
Yeah, like if it's not what you like, then keep it moving. You don't gotta talk shit about it.
And I'll take it as it's more the media forcing her and her music on people. I don't like Kardashians for posting bikini pics and doing and saying things I don't like, but people are saying it counts as fat shaming since it's Lizzo.
I can see that. I can
Yeah.
see where she's coming from. Yeah, I mean, if Lizzo isn't your, anyone isn't your thing, you shouldn't have to be forced on it. If you don't like it, then you just don't like
But
it.
why do people feel like the media is forcing Lizzo's music on us?
Yeah.
Because Lizzo's been making, like, I first heard of Lizzo in 2013, 2012.
What song?
But the music, but exactly, the music wasn't up to par. We didn't start getting Lizzo until she made "Why Men Grade Till They Gotta Be Great," because that was a fire ass song. It was undeniable. So it's like she wasn't forced on us because she was doing shit with Prince.
Yeah.
Like she was in Prince's band. She had songs with Prince that we didn't give a fuck about because they weren't good.
Right. Well, I
But
think,
once she started making good music, she blew up.
and I think it's the fact that I think for more people, they're more angry at the fact, not by her music. People want her to people want her music to show more than her body is, which I can understand that
Yeah.
because Lizzo has talent. She's a good artist. So let's tap into that. We don't have to tap into just to her look.
It's 2020.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
It's 2020, man.
Yeah, this has been a
You have
wild
to
ass
sell. You have to sell. We have to know you. Like we love Cardi because we love Cardi before she even made a song. Meg the Stallion. Meg the Stallion makes great music,
But people like her.
we
like
love
her
Meg's
twerking.
her like Meg's knees get brought up more than her rapping because how she dances. city girls, they exploded because their whole style, period. All that other shit. Women wanted to be like them. Like, we gotta know who you are. And Lizzo is just letting us know who she is and how she's just expressing herself. There's nothing wrong with that. Male rappers do it all the time. Like, male musicians, they Tory Lanez, quarantine. Like, we gotta know you have cool
funny.
personality.
That shit funny.
Your music is okay, but I can't fuck with it if I don't fuck with you.
I don't. I just like to fuck with your music.
Yeah, but this ain't those days no more.
AJ, you act like you don't care about the image, though.
Like, this ain't those days no more.
As long as nobody's violating children or killing people or doing crazy, outlandish shit, I'm good.
All right,
This is funny.
Let's go to the next shit I seen on my timeline.
This funny.
What is going on with French Montana, and why does he think that he has more hits than Kendrick Lamar?
I like the confidence. Let's just get that.
look.
I like the confidence. I'm not gonna. I like the confidence.
What's
but-
going on?
What I don't like is they cause I'm somebody that, like, if Kendrick Lamar was performing over here and French Montana was performing over here, I would think about it before I went to go see Kendrick. I would still go see Kendrick, but I would think about it because French has a lot of fucking hits. And one thing that I didn't like is I think the Shade Room posted like hits by hits. They posted all the Kendrick hits, but they only posted 2 of French's.
Wow.
They didn't even post French's. Like, they posted nothing before 2017. Like, French has been here since 2011 with Don't Stop, Bump That.
Well, he's been here longer than
Exactly.
that. His mixtapes.
His
You know, I'm on top of
mixtape
beef
French-
like steak sauce.
Mixtape French has. Oh my lord!
But you know, I think what they're saying is mixtapes and like the bigger hits are like different. Like, don't get it wrong.
And they didn't count no songs that
Yeah.
French was featured on.
But
And
let's
French
just,
on the hook is a hit in its own.
yeah, but I like French. I rock.
No, I'm not gonna say he has more.
Yeah,
hits.
Kendrick
No one's
by
gonna say that.
any means.
Yeah,
Like
no
I
one's gonna say
said,
that.
I admire the confidence. I really do. But nigga, that's like a third year player in the NFL. He had 2 good seasons. Well, okay, a 5-year NFL player had 3 solid seasons. Yeah, a 5 years make him a vet in the league,
Yeah.
but it's like that person. He has 3 solid seasons, but against somebody that's
Hold on.
that's like
You're not
been in
about
the
to
league
say-
9
no,
years
you're not
and
about to
got
say
2 rings or
You're not about to
something.
say that. You're
And
not about to say
yes,
that. You're not about to
French
say
ain't
that.
no. He ain't like. First of all, they're in their own
We
lanes.
knew French way before we knew
What?
Kendrick Lamar.
But they, I mean,
We knew French way before we knew Kendrick Lamar. Cocaine City. We knew French way. DVD era.
I get it, but still, just because you've been out longer doesn't mean that you're better.
Yeah,
I don't mean that.
no, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying this. French. So don't say 5 years. Just say Kendrick.
No,
just say Kendrick got rings.
Nah, you got
Just say Kendrick got
because
rings.
French
No,
that he would be
no,
that
no,
player
no.
that
French-
that's solid,
French-
but only been to 1 or 2
French-
playoff appearances.
French- yeah,
That's him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, but that's it. They get
That's
niggas
what
always
I'm
wild.
saying.
They get wild card and they get blown out afterwards.
But don't say
No.
5 years.
No.
French has been in the league a good 13 years. He's made the playoffs a couple times. It's just Kendrick has been in the league since like 2011.
And he took over and he was that dude.
He never
Section
took
8 though, like I'm saying his impact
I'm about to
was
say he never took
his
over.
impact is fucking ridiculous. Section 8, everybody was that caught everybody's attention. I was like, yo, oh shit, who is this? And then when Mad City came out, that's when I knew. From then I'm like, yep, he's staying. And then the Pepper Butterfly, and then damn, like yeah, it's just it's not looking good with French.
He got rings, but I'm not gonna say until
French should, it's one of those things where it's like, no, French, you're not. That's just not gonna happen, sir. Like, I get it, but
I
you
can
will get.
see why French.
I understand. Like I said, I like his confidence. I ain't mad at him.
Because French lives a different life. French is in clubs. French is in
Right.
French is in strip clubs.
Kendrick.
His song's not there. Kendrick's songs are not playing in the club.
No.
Kendrick's songs are not playing in the strip club.
But remember, they're
French's are.
they're separate. They're different type of styles.
So
but
when they did that shit, when they put Kendrick's hits, Kendrick has more top 100 hits because that goes off how many times someone is streaming, or that goes off radio play.
yeah.
Kendrick has more of that because Kendrick has more studio albums than French. But French, his shit is in the clubs.
But
French
see,
shit
for
is
me, that's
out
why.
here.
But see, that's why I like get people with similar styles and see who's better. Because like somebody asked about the Dr. Dre and Puffy, I'm like, can you really do that? Because they're totally different type of guys. Like Puffy is more of the R&B type.
Man, Diddy told that nigga he gonna need some help.
Ooh, Dre?
Yo, look.
I don't know why. It's like,
Look, Diddy said, cause I think Jermaine Dupri took it as a slight when Diddy said y'all see me. No, he said y'all requested me to battle people, but I can't do no 1-on-1. Whoever battled me, they gonna need some help. So Jermaine Dupri said something, and he was reading on his live. He was like. He said that goes for Jermaine, that goes for anybody. Everybody needs some help battling me, and it's a fucking fact.
I got Dre.
Bro,
I got Dre.
Look,
first of all, if we're gonna talk about hits, okay, I'm sorry. You go ahead. Go ahead.
Look, we gonna go from NWA. We gonna
to Death Row to
Death Row. We gonna go
Aftermath. G Unit.
Eminem. We gonna go
G Unit.
Yeah.
That means
gonna come up to Kendrick.
Oh, Kendrick. That's 30 plus years of hits after hits after hits. Don't get it twisted. But if just NWA and Death Row alone, if poor Puffy just does Bad Boy, he gonna get washed.
Wait. Are we doing the Henchman versus what's the name of the dude?
It's just
hits.
Songs that have been produced by Diddy, written by Diddy, or just something dealing with Diddy. So
what's up, lovely Ruthie? How you doing,
Diddy
boo?
said was he started from Uptown. You gotta get them Jodeci records. You gonna get them Mary J. Blige records.
But that's what I'm saying. It's R&B. They're totally different type of styles.
But it's the same with the Teddy Riley and Babyface. They just battled. Babyface was doing smooth R&B.
Nah, Babyface is that nigga. I told you about Babyface.
Man, look.
I told you about Babyface, and you was like, oh no. I'm like, I love Teddy.
Look. I was mistaken. I said because Teddy got them up-tempo hits. It was not fair.
Babyface is first of all, this nigga produced Boomerang and Waiting to Exhale. Nigga was like, people gotta go back. He been doing stuff since the 70s. That's my thing. You gotta. I be telling people, a lot of people. You know why a lot of people sleep on Baby? Because they don't. Like you said, more up tempo people. You're going to look a lot. New Jack Swing is something you're going to go.
That's what I'm saying. So when Dre is playing those rap hits, those up-tempo hits, and Diddy's banging you with them R&B hits?
But it depends on which ones, because first of all, California Love is going to get that shit gets everybody hyped in the club.
California Love, all about the Benjamins. What are you saying?
Okay.
What are you saying?
Gin and Juice, my nigga.
Gin and Juice.
Gin and Juice.
I can,
Let Me Ride. Motherfucking fucking with Dre Day. Are you serious right now? Oh, how about Forget About Dre? How about Still Dre? As soon as you hear bloom, I'm gonna. As I said, if he does Bad Boy alone, he would get washed.
No, it's not just Bad Boy.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, he did rip off a lot of artists. So yeah, go ahead. He did rip off a lot of people, but yes,
you just literally played a beat that Dr. Dre didn't play.
What?
That's Scott Storch.
Ooh.
He still had something to do with it.
That's why I asked.
And then play a beat.
Nah, then he ripped off people.
No, you can't change the subject. Don't change the subject.
Don't talk about Diddy ripping off people and then play a beat that Dr. Dre has admitted he had nothing to do. It came on a CD. Right. It came on a CD.
Okay, but at the same time, who's more original?
Dr. Dre fan gets confronted.
Who's more original? No, who's more original?
Dr. Dre fan get confronted.
Diddy samples a lot of shit. Like Dre does too, but Dre is more. No. But I'm saying Dre has more originality.
The Parliament Funk is sampled on the majority.
We get it. We get it. We're saying, but Diddy too, like Juicy.
Yeah. No, I'm saying
like Juicy is like.
So why are you bringing up sampling?
No, that's why I said. But I feel that Dre has more original shit than Puffy. That's just me. Now I could be completely
Nah.
wrong,
Nah.
so don't quote me
Nah.
on that, please.
Nah.
If I'm wrong,
It's
somebody
not.
show.
Yeah.
If I am wrong, I feel that Dre has more originality, and like I said, I would pay for that. Now, if someone were to say $5 to stream that bitch,
I would never
I'm
do
paying for that.
I'm paying for that too.
I'm paying for that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Cause
20
that
songs
would be
each, I'm paying for that.
that would not.
Yeah.
It can't be 20. It needs 25. We need more.
Look.
We need more.
Yeah.
Cause between them
That
niggas,
was-
between them two niggas, and remember,
that's our whole life.
Exactly. And
That's
remember,
our whole
I
life.
think Dre sampled and did the joint. Remember, Truth Hurts, the chick with the
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the nigga. I lost that.
And even that was a sample.
But that shit was. That is a hard
Man,
fucking beat. No,
if
that
you-
would
if
be.
You go from. I'm just saying, man.
I don't think we
if
can
you
be.
put-
Yeah, we can't be around
Yeah,
each other when that
no.
shit happens because I'm stealing both of y'all.
It-
As soon as y'all niggas go, bad boy for life, I'm gonna be like,
No,
fuck y'all.
and it's not even just a.
I know, but it's
stuff,
just a simple
if
fact.
We talking about just the things that
You talking about Can't You See? You talking
Yeah.
about
Oh, I get it. 112.
We talking
Ain't
about-
no I do.
No, I'm not even talking about just Bad Boy. I'm talking about shit Diddy did outside of Bad Boy.
Danny
Nah.
King and all that. Danny King and all them people. Yeah. No, I'm with you,
Man.
but they're different. But I still feel like Dre would. It's just that's 40 years of shit. 40, just think about just NWA. If he does Boys in the Hood, I'm losing my shit. Straight out of Compton, you gonna lose your shit. Dope Man, you gonna lose your shit. Gangsta, you're going to lose your shit. He has too much stuff where you are going to be rapping in arms about something. Dre got the hits, like I said, California Love. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. Snoop Dogg, like,
That
come
was
on.
Daz.
Like, it's just.
No, that was Dad's beat though.
It was that, but either way, I mean, I'm just saying.
No, look.
He had his hands in everything, and don't remember, he was in an R&B group too. So Drake can come out with some R&B shit that we don't know about. Remember, he was with a R&B group before NWA. So don't think that nigga don't have some R&B in him, man. Oh my God.
Diddy let you know, hey, I didn't make this beat. I had the idea.
We
And
know
I
that.
said boom, boom, boom.
But he had a group, he had more of a
yeah.
group of people
But
to
Dre
help
was
him.
just flat out stealing beats. And your favorite rapper ever, Pac, says, dang, Dre putting his name on beats that Dad's making. Like,
Yeah, we get that. We get it. But yeah.
But it's like Dr. Dre is well known for just getting a CD of beats from a younger producer, somebody that's trying to get on, and just using it and putting his name on it, saying Snoop, here's a hit. Tupac, here's a hit. For a song that he did not, for a beat that he did not do nothing to.
AJ King?
But he putting his name on it
Okay.
and not giving that.
Yeah, but everybody does that shit, including Puff. So we don't.
No,
Yes.
Puff is giving people their credit for it.
You mean now? You mean now he's
may
doing
not
that?
Give them their money
You're
for
saying
it.
now?
No, what?
Fam.
All right, we're gonna. You know what?
Fam, we gotta wrap it
Yeah, we're
up.
gonna wrap it up because you know what?
Yeah,
Why
we
do
gotta
we
wrap
know
it
who
up.
Stevie J is?
Ooh.
Why do we know?
Because he was with Bad Boy back
Why
then.
do we
Yeah,
know who these producers are? Diddy was the first producer to have a producing team and say, I don't make these beats.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Yeah, 'cause
I
he
tell
did.
them.
And Dre was the one out there going, "Bam, I'm gonna get these beats," and then he influenced the other people to get on.
Dre
So
was out here stealing beats.
he was not, man. He was
Okay, so we are talking about how Diddy is one of the top echelon. He's the pinnacle of what this black excellence is.
not.
We got-
No.
I will say,
How many times has Dre reinvented himself? That
I
nigga,
will say this.
Dre reinvented.
No, we talking about Puffy right now.
No, we're talking about if you're gonna talk about.
I'm trying to transition, fam. I'm trying to transition, fam.
What? I will give Dr. Dre this. I will give Dr. Dre this. If you're gonna say one person is hip hop, it would be Dr. Dre.
One of them. I would say.
It would
If
be
you want to
Dr.
talk about someone who can reinvent themselves and be stronger after every time, it's Dr. fucking Dre. NWA, Ruthless Records, Death Row,
86,
and then
86, 92, 98, 2003, 2010. Dr. Dre continues to
grow.
2010. What did he do? 2010.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar, yes. K-Dot.
That was put in his hands, fam.
No, it wasn't.
It was,
It doesn't
but still.
fucking matter. He helped him elevate.
It's still.
That's what my point. And then 2015 with the NWA and with the Dr. Dre, the Compton
Okay,
album.
all right. Didn't Dr. Dre he donate like a lot of millions of dollars to what was some college or something, right? Harvard. It wasn't Harvard. Let me see.
I forgot,
But-
but look, that's one of the dopest. Like, reinvent. That's the greatest reinventor in music, in hip hop.
Dr. Dre?
In hip hop, yeah. When it comes to hip hop, he's the reinvent himself. Shit.
Okay, so we trying to talk about black leaders and like we said earlier, how when it comes to these tragedies and crises, they go to artists, black people.
Yes.
They go to Diddy to speak about the color of COVID, which was some bullshit. But let's keep it on talking about black excellence, because there's this thing about supporting your friends, and especially right now, black businesses, they took a hit. If y'all don't know, like, y'all know, small most black businesses are small businesses, and there's someone out here, y'all know somebody out there they selling bracelets, they're selling waist trainers, belly tee, that type of stuff. So what do y'all think about how when it comes to black people supporting them each other? Yeah.
Now let's condense that. Because, like, I have it as two ways. You have toxic support, and then you have genuine support. So, now, we're going to condense it, because that's a broad-ass topic, a broad-ass subject. So, when I say genuine support, I look at it as despite what we want to do for our dreams, as long as you can see that they're trying to work on it in the realistic way. Because how many of our friends want to be an NBA player, an NFL player, a rapper, or something of that nature? Now, of course, we all can see, like, maybe the reality of it, like,
Ronald,
things of that nature.
You're not going.
Right.
You're not making it to the
But not even that. Is if we can see what you're doing, you might be 5'10", but you might have a jumper out of this world.
Yeah.
You might be able to fucking jump 30 feet in the air. For all I know, you might have a 5-foot vertical leap.
Yeah.
But as long as we see that you're doing something with it, that's what I mean of genuine support. Like, hey, I know you're 28
Based
and
on
you're
reality.
Yeah, I know you're 28 and you're looking. It might not, like, the realism that this might happen.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. Like,
is there y'all think there's like a stigma when it comes to black businesses?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Look, I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's where I was gonna say when it comes to toxic. There's toxic support.
I would say people in general, not even just black people. People in general will support you as long as your goal does not interfere with theirs. Like, if I'm out here selling waist trainers and you are selling coats, man, I support you, B. Keep on selling those coats. But if AJ out here talking about he want to sell waist trainers, man, fuck that bitch ass nigga AJ.
Why?
Because I'm selling waist trainers.
It's competition.
It's comp.
Well, that's another thing too.
Damn. Certain times people view it as not enough. Like if I'm selling drugs over here and you're selling drugs over there, it's cool. But the second you bring that shit over here,
yeah,
fuck you.
Yeah, and that's the thing about our people when it comes to, like I said, supporting. We also got to remember we have to support other than just, like, when it comes to, like, fucking entertainment and sports. We need to support each other for everything. Yeah, education, politics, spirituality things. That's what I'm saying, and not the toxic. And then there's the toxic support where you got that one homie that made it, and he got a bunch of niggas that is supposedly on his side, but all they're doing is mooching from him, and like Ballers is a perfect example. Dude made it to the NFL, 24 years old, got his homeboys around him, but bleeding his pocket dry. I'm here to tell y'all niggas are not gonna bleed $12 million of my hard-earned cash dry. And then his boy wanted him to be on a payroll for $8,000 a week for doing nothing. And then and The Rock's character was trying to help him save his money, and the guy's name is Reggie, and Reggie was just in the way, like, I'm looking out for his best interest, supposedly, but you're getting him to fuck all these women. They get caught at a party sniffing blow off of girls' tits and stuff. And you're wasting his money he brought his whole crew out from Crenshaw and his family, and they just bleeding him dry. And then I want him to hold out and get the most money as he can. Now, most people be like, no, that's good. Like, not necessarily, because the NFL...
Just like Spreewell, talking about you can't feed your family on $15 million. That man never got an NBA check again.
And right, it's like, oh, you can do that if you want to, because your most Americans, your average salary in America income is what, 33,000 or 34, 35? That ain't shit. So that's what I mean about the toxic support, where
let's be you say toxic support, people gotta what?
Toxic support is when they really the intentions behind it aren't pure, and that's what I'm saying for black. Like, we put all this stock in the wrong areas, and then we shit on other people. Like, let's say, perfect example, Ron. If you were to tell me right now you want to try out for the NBA, you would have my support, especially if I see that you are putting in the work. If I see that. But you'll have people, like, wouldn't it piss you off if somebody randomly, like, nigga, you ain't gonna make it? Like, are you fucking serious?
Like, what the fuck was that for?
Yeah, like, really? You my boy, but I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, how? That would be like, I never seen you, if I never seen you play basketball, how the fuck would I know? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying about in the black community, where we'll shit on each other's dreams and like that. And that's, in a way, it's like, yo, why you putting that man down?
I don't think so, fam. I think it's every race they do that to people.
Black people do it the most. We'll shit on each other the most. That's what I'm saying. We're selective in who we want to support, and it's like, okay, and then once you get
okay, selective by who? Who do we support?
Selective by who we feel is going to be like level. So let's say if a nigga's 6'6" and he got a.
Why you keep talking about sports? Can you talk about something else?
Okay, I told you, when it comes to black support, for the most part, from what I've seen, like, our strongest support is either in music, entertainment, or sports. So if the dude looks like he's nice, then all of a sudden we'll support that. But he might have that, but the next dude who might be just as talented, if we see that he ain't on, if we don't have a certain feel about him,
but I think it goes by black people. We don't support someone, huh?
No. I understand what you're saying.
I understand that, but I feel like black people, we support someone until we see someone. Like, we won't support him until we see other people support him, unless he has a wave. If he's backed by white people,
that's what I'm saying. That's toxic support. That's what I'm saying. That's toxic, because it's like us black people.
But supporting them. But what do you mean by going to their shows?
Yeah, by putting money in their pocket.
Money in their pocket now. Let's keep it on now. Let's keep it to the facts right now. Black people right now. We gonna keep it in DC. Let me see if I can. These are the statistics for. The people in DC, 2017, black people, the median income household is what, 48? Let's say it's 2020. Let's say 50 now. Okay,
and that's still not enough for DC,
and it's not enough. So we want to talk about supporting people. How exactly can we support someone else when basically everyone else, every race of people it's easy to support their friend and give them $20,000 and support them in their business. We don't have that. So what exactly are we supporting?
Well, it doesn't always have to start with the money. You have to start with the dream first. You have to start with that person. Believe in them first. That's how relationships get built. If Ron wanted to do something, I have to show him that I am here as family, as someone who cares. That the foundation got to be before the money. You see, that's what I'm saying. If you don't, if I can sense that you just want to believe me because you think you're gonna get something, I'm gonna have a fuck you mentality. Like, nah, get out of my face. Black people got to do that. We don't trust our own people. Like, if someone was making a certain clothing line right now, but if the threads don't seem right to us or it looks fake, I ain't trusting that shit. But you'll go and pay like something else for a company and make more money.
It's good you spoke on that, because Eat. Yeah, I don't know if y'all familiar with that clothing line. Is a dude in DC, so he got his own thing, and now he might have his own store now.
And
So-
I'll go there, and I will go there, and I will pay.
You already got it.
No fees.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go there so I can put some money into
Do you
his
know anything
pockets.
about that, Ron? And how you came up?
Yeah, it shit started off with just like pop up shops and like pulling up on niggas for their orders.
Mm-hmm.
Now he got his stores. I think his store's open like 4 days a week. But he owns that store. Like that's his spot.
Let's hope and pray that gets bigger. But see,
Yeah,
it's support.
No, it already is because it started off as like a DC thing. And you saw like DC people wearing it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you saw like some DC celebrities. You'll see like Taraji P Henson, or you'll see like Wale or something, or Kevin Durant. Now or like the Wizards. That was a big thing. But now you see like rappers in Los Angeles wearing it. Now you see rappers in Florida, rappers in New York. Now you see just different people from all over the country wearing Eat clothing.
And it's the same for us. Like, I want, more of our people should support the Ishtalk. Like, I've talked to certain people, the first thing that comes to them, that we're raunchy, we're crazy, we're all over the place. But it's like, okay, but then get the people that's with that shit, that's with our raunchy, crazy, real talk. We're spitting that ish. This is barbershop after hour diner shit. Put us on the people that are with that. We might not be for everybody. We're not meant for that. I'm not meant for the people who have the blue collar mentality, and easily offended and hypocrite assholes. I don't want that people to support us. I want the people who can relate to us. Because the next thing is, oh yeah, I got the cheese of the week. That's disrespectful. How's that disrespectful? We just admiring the cheese. What's wrong with that? We are just we are body promoting over here. The fuck?
But I also want those people that are easily offended to tune in, because when they get offended, outrage brings viewers.
Yeah. What the hell? That is mad as shit. Exactly. That is someone who does. That is the type of nigga that if you said you wanted to be a pro, they
do
go.
not mention the preview. But y'all,
Look, the second.
Sorry.
No, but B, you can't drop that nigga and not expect us to react.
Right.
That nigga look like
That is a toxic, supporting ass nigga if I ever known one.
like she in the back arms going quiet because he just like shit out of her and
he's pissed. He's pissed off because African American wealth may fall to zero by 2053. So I feel like there's a big emptiness. Like, we look so much to a celebrity, we don't even know exactly how we're doing in society and how we ain't gonna have no wealth. And speaking of have no wealth, people want to have black businesses. You want to talk about black businesses and black excellence. All I see is a bunch of one single employee, and that be the owner businesses. But shout out to them, but there's this. How can you beat Amazon? And understanding the economic climate that we're in, we got Amazon monopolizing everything. It's not easy for a small business, let alone a white one. And now you have the SBA loans. I'm not sure if y'all familiar about that. Small business loans. Black people, we ain't getting that, and we not having no one to advocate for us. All we got is Diddy talking about wash our hands.
Okay, well, once again, we need to stop. It's gonna be to a point where it's, don't disrespect the Diddy, but it's like, okay, I hear him, but let me do my own thing. Let black people, let's start creating shit that would be for us, and we sell to us. We don't need to go to other people first. Let's get our shit first, make that black money grow, and then when we get to a certain level, then get other people to buy it on.
But we have so much of I don't need the government. I don't need nobody. I'm gonna get on myself.
It's all about.
In this article, it says single black women with bachelor's degrees, and it's a whole lot of them. We know a bunch of black females with degrees. 2039 have a median net worth of negative 11,000 to zero, while white women has a net worth range of 3,400 to 7,500. Married black women with bachelor's degrees ages 20 to 39 have a median net worth of negative 25,500 to 7,700, while white women have a net worth range of 18,700 to 97,000. So
we're not surprised about those statistics, but we as a people still we cannot worry about things like that too much. That's the problem. We get a lot of black people get so overwhelmed with the obstacles. It's like you got to push through that shit. Make a way. It happens a lot. We just have to buy into it. And we
buy into what?
Buy into the fact that we're going to make it and we can do this. A lot of black people give up.
But the thing is, AJ, that we think we already got it, but we ain't got it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why they have shows of like Black as Fuck on Netflix where they got all this high life and naming talking about all these high brand clothing lines where we don't really got it like that. Where in DC we don't got it like that.
Once again, stop basing your information on what the media is telling you. Make your own progress. Then, if anything, if black people are smart, you can create your own media page where you're giving out the actual facts.
But the point of the show Black as Fuck is him saying, "I got these fucking brands because I worked fucking hard for them."
But it's not really. It's not.
It's him saying, "I got this shit because I worked fucking hard."
What's his job?
What do you mean? He's
what's the show about?
What is his? Do you know who he is?
Yeah, he's like a C grade comedian. He's a writer,
producer. He's been putting TV show. His first show that he put on the air was America's Next Top Model. But
Black as Fuck is not his life.
Heck, Brian, you know Curb the Enthusiasm. It's just a black Curb Your Enthusiasm. It's not reality.
Right.
It's his daughter making a documentary on her dad and him playing up his life. The things that he has to encounter on being a black man.
But why are they adding the fashion brands and all this fake?
Because he's saying, why are y'all looking at my clothes and shit? This like the same way when he first walked out, they was like, yo, this is a dope ass fucking car, and he was like, yo, it's a hybrid. Like your car costs more, but because he's black and it's a slick looking car, it's a dope. It's a dope car.
Like they're trying to relate.
I don't need no more of the aspirations.
That's aspirations.
That's what I'm saying. That's your interpretation. That's the problem right there. That's the
why
issue.
Are white people looking at me this way? Just view me as a black man that works hard. Like, because the first thing his white Jew assistant was talking about his fancy shoes and his chain. And he like, I bought this shit. I bought this house. I buy this stuff because I work fucking hard.
Exactly, and that's
not because he wants to stun on people.
Exactly,
because when I didn't have the money, I couldn't afford this shit.
And we're doing this because it's a fruits of his labor.
Okay.
I couldn't spoil my wife. I couldn't spoil
that's
my
the thing.
kids. Now that
our own people,
I'm going to.
Our own people would turn against our own people.
Why would I hate on him for now that he can spoil his wife and spoil his
It's the same. It's like this. It's the same thing where we were talking about chains earlier. You said if I had a low hanging chain, most black people would think, or even people would think, I'm a rapper or I'm an athlete. I couldn't just be a black man to have regular shit. Like, no, this is what I like.
Exactly.
So that is the point. We put our own selves in a box and we objectify our own damn selves when we feel that they've gotten to a certain level that we're mad at. We are our own biggest haters. That's why I said we have toxic support. We have more toxic support than genuine support. Like I said, we can us average Joes, if we said we want to be the next Breakfast Club or the next big group, people would laugh at us to the point where it's like, y'all really don't have this type of thing and all that shit. Instead of coming up with solutions, there's a difference. If we said we want to be that level, say, okay, I see what you're going through. We see the work, but maybe this is what you could do. But instead, they would say you're not going to just because. And even though they don't even watch our shit like that, because those same people that try to go in on our show, I'm like, but did you watch the entire thing?
I think you need to watch Black as Fuck again.
To wrap it up, black and supporting your friends. What's the last word? What y'all say about that?
We need to
what do we need to do?
We need to have more genuine.
It's enough for
a genuine support for everyone across the board. Everyone across the board should have an equal amount of support and respect.
Okay, Ron?
That's it.
Like, I feel like it's enough for everybody. Like my main point was just, I feel like black people don't support each other when it's going to shorten up what they're doing. Like, if we're both in the same lane, they feel like, nah, we can't. fuck them. But it's like, yo, no, it's enough here for both of us.
Right.
to do
If
this
Ron
right.
get a deal right now for another podcast and he gets shit ton of money, he's like, but the yellow forehead.
My nigga,
I'm gonna be like,
my nigga.
Ron, you better get this money.
We just saw the stats.
Get this money.
So black businesses, you know, people that make soap, people that do small stuff. Like, I understand supporting black businesses. Like, if it was a black grocery store that's down the street, of course. It's all about, you know, we're consumers, and oh yeah, especially black people. We're we're one of the top consumers. If it's convenient,
we are the top consumers.
it definitely has to be convenient, and it has to be like the location has to be good. But when you're trying to sell something and Amazon, you gotta pay like $7 for shipping.
Stop worrying about the man anymore. That's your problem. Worry about the man.
We're talking about taxing. That's why black people have to cost extra for something.
Yeah.
So supporting. So we talking about the man for.
I watched a black man buy an ice cream truck, turn the ice cream truck to 3 ice cream trucks, turn the ice cream truck to a store, turn that store into 3 stores now.
I saw 2 black men
Shout out to
turn
B.
2 record labels in the 90s to the fucking biggest things of the day. That's called Bad Boy and Death Row. I'm just saying, I seen it. I lived it.
Exactly, and I shout out B all the time because I seen that shit firsthand. Like, I was 8 years old on one of those ice cream trucks.
Damn.
Then when I was 14 in high school, he gave me my first job at that damn store. Like, so it's like
There it is. It's
like
possible.
yeah, like I know it's possible because I watch him do it.
And I support it.
Whoa. All right, let's go to Cheese of the Week, y'all.
Yes. I support this too.
You support Cheese of the Week?
I definitely support you.
I support you this week. Nice. Get come on, man. Get this
Yeah,
damn.
we gotta get him out the way.
That's just what we want to see when we go outside. That's what I need to see after this situation is over. And it looks like she's close by. Look at the murky ass waters.
Nah, they don't like that is definitely not Roosevelt Island.
Gosh, look at
That might be
head.
Myrtle.
Yeah, it's Myrtle. I'm about to murder that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to murder that. And
It's just like the cuffs on it.
her teeth are jacked
and
up.
it's healthy. She bougie and bad. You can tell she bougie.
Is that some sort of day party or
Nah,
something?
that's a Vegas day. That's a Vegas pool party.
That's definitely a Vegas
Just
day
look,
party.
and she bougie. Her name is probably Veronica.
She
or
like one the light skin.
Hazel.
That's a basic ass part, but I like it.
That's a what?
That's a basic ass part, but I like it.
Look at that body.
Pardon what?
Her part.
Oh yeah, it look like the chick from
Man, that's just a ghetto. That's just a ghetto booty.
a ghetto booty.
Ghetto
Gotcha.
Always like those.
So which one did y'all like the best?
I'm gonna go with Shawty with the part.
I'm gonna go with the second one. Yeah, I'm going with the second one.
Patty.
Look how happy she looks, man. Look how happy she looks that she's going to. This is what's gonna happen after quarantine. She's going to drain every nigga's pocket. Can we go to her again, please? I really like
The
that.
second chick?
Yeah, I like the blue one. I like that. I like that one.
Like it's just a simple part, but I like it so much.
It's just that body. It's just everything in her face.
Yeah, she definitely.
God. Like, look, and she's looking back at it like, I know. Just, she's taking niggas' souls. Now, she has an OnlyFans. I might subscribe.
Fuck that.
I mean, a part of me might have to
Let's
consider.
go to Opie's. All right.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Damn.
Now-
Whoa! He didn't have his mask on.
Yeah, but that's
He didn't have his mask on, that's why.
Damn! Yo, hold on, man.
Yo, why you look like...
why you doing like
Why is the
that?
shirt so digitalized? Johnny Quest is running across the damn street.
That boy got out of it.
Uh-oh. Is that Arlington? That looks like somewhere off of Wilson Boulevard. Uh-oh.
And then I guess
don't slam him.
the same dudes they met up in the,
Oh! Damn.
they said, damn.
Damn.
When your head hit the concrete and you don't move,
Okay, see,
I don't know what.
that's my word. That's words right there. That's what I would be saying.
Bruh, this is some. I will never be part of this construction
Yeah,
company.
we just watched the snuff clip again.
But he got up though.
Yeah, I saw his body. It looked,
And you see that dude on the left, he ain't moved, he ain't flinched. He must be the owner of the construction site. He like, shit, like I called another worker. I ain't another worker.
Oh,
And then my man, he
yeah, I saw this.
he thought he was
I got up.
he thought he was going to get a plug for the car. I mean, for the tire, he got plugged himself. You dig? Woo! Yeah.
We should be playing that for that dude who fell in the truck.
Yeah. We wanna
Woo.
we get those wide receiver gloves from.
Those quarantine.
Yeah, those quarantine gloves. He didn't have his mask on. He coughed on him or something. He's like, "Did you sneeze, bitch?" Yo, he said
He took off running.
Why you keep asking me where my dad is? I told you he at the store. Where's your dad, Ty?